Now, voting is underway in Sri Lanka's presidential elections. 38 candidates are running for the top post. Over 17 million voters are eligible to vote to elect the 9th executive president. The island nation is holding its first election after the 2022 economic downturn. 45% turnout has been recorded till 1 p.m. local time in Colombo. Special security measures have been implemented with over 60,000 police personnel, special task force and the military deployed throughout the island nation.
Things are going on very smoothly all over the island now. The people are engaging in casting their votes peacefully, and we are getting informations and the reports from the districts continuously from 22 electoral district, and all 13,421 polling booths are actively now working. And also we are seeing through the medias and we are getting reports from our officials that the people very interestingly going to the polling station, and they are patiently waiting in the polling station and casting their votes. We are also encouraging all the voters to go to the polling station without delay and cast your vote.
And now we're joined live from Colombo by DD India's Dr. Ahmed Moin Faruqi. Good afternoon to you, Dr. Faruqi. Now, how is the polling going at this moment? Is the turnout so far indicative of how high the stakes in this contest really are?
Good afternoon, Gautam. You see, in Sri Lanka, the turnouts have usually been pretty high. They have been ranging from 75 to 85% in various elections. And right now, at one of the polling stations, we can see a steady trickle of voters who are coming into the polling station to cast their vote. As per the numbers that we have received so far, there has been a polling of about 45% in Colombo up to 1 p.m. And there have been reports of over 50% voting that has happened in at least 3 electoral districts. That being said, it is too early to predict how much exactly the voter turnout would be, because as of now, it's around 220, and the voting will be allowed till about 4:30 p.m. With a clause that whosoever will be in the queues at 4 p.m. will be permitted to vote. Given that it's expected that the voter turnout is supposed to be around 75 to 80% this time also. But considering the important issues that have been there in the election, this is a very, very important, a very, very pivotal election for Sri Lanka, and people are coming out in decent numbers and voting. And we never know with the total voter turnout what it exactly could turn out to be at the end of the day. Only the statistics, when the Election Commission releases it, we'll get to know. Gautam.
Okay. Now, how soon will the results emerge, as the counting will begin as soon as the polls close?
Gautam, today around 4:15 to 4:30 p.m. is the time when the postal ballots will be counted first. Meanwhile, the ballot boxes from the polling centers, they will be shifted to the counting centers, and the counting will commence of the ballot boxes. It will commence later on in the evening. We are being told that the Election Commission has made elaborate arrangements to ensure that the result will be out latest by tomorrow, even if it goes into the second round of counting, in the eventuality that there's no candidate getting about 50% of the vote in the first round of counting. But we are hoping, given the usual the trend of how much time it takes in the previous elections, we are expecting tomorrow itself the results to be out.
Right. Dr. Faruqi, thank you so much for joining us from Colombo with that update.